fine when I like have no follow up and not enough damage to kill them. So this was like later in the day. Like I tried to be a little more disciplined in like cleaner fights. Uh,
You mean this game?
so yeah, this game. So this one, like, I feel like I'm doing clean pathing in terms of like farming and taking the plays that make sense. And the J4 just gets so fed off like it's not like dives or hard stuff. It's just like people fighting in areas that like he's already. So I just wanted your thoughts on like, am I coping? Because like obviously the risk of playing like some of these like farming scaling junglers is like you just tunnel on farming and you avoid stuff that you shouldn't. So I wanted to make sure I
Okay.
wasn't like missing any key opportunities. And then also just make sure like some of my like mid to late game team fighting is good.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So on that topic of opportunities, I think you missed an opportunity either on this timer, which is
To look
probably,
at mid.
yes, probably unlikely, honestly. But like you don't
Yeah.
actually look, so I can't see how help. If she's like around half health, she's definitely gankable. Um,
Hmm.
this timer, I would also favor putting resources mid than top, but obviously Silas solo kills the way anyway. But
Hmm.
in this scenario where you had two choices, right? Like actually both are fine, but you should definitely favor the Silas lane over Mundo Malco. Just for
Yep.
the, you know, who's gonna be more useful with gold, right? Silas is.
Yep. Yep.
But other than that, good so far. This is good as well. I think this is correct. You skip the camp. So far, you're the only one getting fed. I don't see a fed John.
Yeah. No, it's after that.
Yeah, this is a good cheese by Jarvan.
Yeah.
I think you just let him die and then take Scuttle Crab. Like you gotta do a freeze frame decision right here, Alex. When you see
No, I
this
know
vision,
no, it's more that I know that he just used ult, and I have like Mundo's power curve is just really hard to understand, in my opinion.
oh,
Like
okay.
I've played with Mundos that get a kill early, and they're like unkillable in this situation. Maybe it's like they have 2 kills and some tower plays, but I thought he would be like a little higher health, and then get the Maokai to the point where I one shot him, and then it's like, I'm like, yeah, that was my idea.
I think you're mistaking it for Heartsteel level 11, right?
Probably.
So
Yeah.
I guess the takeaway from the situation is pre level 11, pre Heartsteel, Mundo's healing is trash. And if you see him low
Okay.
and he's getting collapsed on, he's not gonna outlive normal abilities, right? He
Yep.
has to be up a
Yep.
significant amount of levels to like be unkillable here.
Yeah, like I don't have a sense because I saw him just pop the ult, and I'm like, okay, by the time they actually start doing damage to him again, is he gonna be like 3/4 health? But I don't have a great
Yeah.
sense.
Level 1 ult is so bad. Like it's not even
Sure.
it almost feels like not even a
Oh
real
yeah,
ability.
I forgot you're a Mundo enthusiast now, so you would know
Yeah,
what
it
I was feeling.
helps. It does help. Yeah, it's so bad. It's just movement speed buffer at that point.
Yeah. Was that the right play to check his Raptors? I feel like because I think he was like looking for grubs and then went to the top gank. So after I did Scuttle, I was just like, he spent a lot of time here. What camps does he have?
I like it, but then I feel like you're playing the situation wrong. You
Oh.
EQ'd away with half HP and no ulti. I feel like you should pull this and start checking the red.
Uh, did he use ult? Or was he level
No,
5?
he's level 5. Look, he's under
Yeah.
leveled and he's half HP, and you're full HP from Scuttle and 6. If anything, you
Yeah.
should be cheesing him or like checking now after Raptors, or like as you're finishing Raptors, because
Yeah.
you can't do anything about it.
True. That's fair.
Awareness again. We're missing opportunities mid here. I'm sure Sas is pinging because she's literally 1 HP. Okay, she's not. That's a lie. But
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
we should be. We
Yeah.
sh-
I should ping it or like pan for it.
yeah, yeah. Like, what if you could just skip Raptors and Tower Dive here? Right? It's way better than Raptors.
Yeah. 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 I agree. I agree. But the guy, yeah, earlier the thing about Hui is like it's kind of like ganking our, like straight
Yeah, the
line
charm.
CC.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
CC.
like you E towards the person, and it's just harder depending on the angles. But I agree, like
Yes.
over the wall, he's probably just dead.
Over the wall and behind is a little different because you don't have to walk at him in a straight line anymore because he can't
Yeah.
walk anywhere. He's pincered.
So yeah, here's another one where it's like, okay, I have the
Ooh,
6 grubs, and then
yeah,
they like full commit to a play bot, but it's not like a dive bot. It's just like they're choosing to fight
yeah,
bot, so
yeah.
it's not.
It's a weird fight, but
And
let's see.
here,
Yeah, this is pretty disastrous. Go back. What's been happening? So, bam, bam, bam. Recall Protobelt. Senna dies to mid. Jarvan jungle. Jarvan and mid. Poppy cheeses the center. Jarvan goes in. Sauce TPs. They trade kills. Sauce almost dies. Sauce trades kills again. We do Raptors. Okay, so I think this would probably be my diagnosis of like why the game went to shit here. Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying this situation. The bot situation was out of control, but I
yeah,
think after Raptors, this is probably the reason why it went to shit because now you're committed on top side again, no matter what, right? Unless you recall, but you don't want to recall. Um, I don't even know if
I
you
don't
want
want to
swords this game.
recall. I'm just trying to like. There's nothing really that should be. It's not like bot is they're diving my bot on repeat, and I need to be there for a counter dive. Like I don't see anything on the map when I'm going to those Krugs.
It's more about where you are on the map, right? If you are
Just
not
like
bot
not
side,
around for the
yes.
skirmishes that are randomly happening.
If you are not bot side, you are top side, right? Because you've
Yeah,
established a trade on the map on the grubs, and they dive bot, right? So they have vision in your jungle. So as soon as you do not retake your jungle, they have the same entrance again, right? Tribush and Raptor entrance to flank mid and bot again.
okay,
And then for mid, you can't gank mid because he'll just lean right side, right? And you can't gank
yeah,
top, so you're checkmated here, basically. That's where
yeah,
I'm getting at. So a solution would just be do Raptors, retake bot side, pink somewhere they've warded, and then we can play the game again. Or like
yeah,
your 4-man unit can play the game again. Yeah, this is very dangerous to do, especially right. We said just confirmed before that we can't make any play topside.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
this is
don't.
power farming 101, right? Like I'm like 3 quadranting. It's just
Yeah, this doesn't
like
work in season 14. That's just the reality. Like maybe in previous seasons this would work,
yeah,
but your extra 100 gold of camps will not outweigh denied waves, flat gold, champion gold, and plates
okay.
like this, right? Those two camps aren't going to outweigh this situation happening.
So if we were quite a bit behind and I was behind, would it be fine? But because I have like agency in this game, like I should be around these fights.
Yeah, yeah. So that's actually a pretty good exception. If you're, let's just say, um, for whatever reason, we were like reverting back to like level 5 scenario, right? Somewhere around level 5. Let's say the Jarvan was level 6. Yeah, like
Yeah,
throwing Raptors to Raptors isn't going to do anything because he's so much stronger than you, right? So like you just need to get 6 as fast as possible. But the
yeah,
difference here is like the value of the camp has gone down because the kill pressure has gone up, right? and
Yeah.
you
Sure.
can be a menace on the map. So they do have to respect you. But if you were so far behind that they don't have to respect you anyway, if you were bottom mid, then yeah, it doesn't matter that you need your presence bot because they'll just ignore you anyway. But
Yeah.
here, you're like the strongest member of the team. So when you ISO yourself and they know you're there and that you don't have any play and they have two players mid bot, it's just like, uh, even if they're not high level players, like anyone can understand this and just understand they can consistently make plays around Raptors and Travis, right?
Okay. This one, I'm out. I just kind of like greed thinking I could outplay it, and then the poppy goes around my W, knocks me into the wall. That was a bad
Yeah,
Q.
yeah. So if I was a laner right now, I would be quite
Uh-huh.
frustrated with you because the problem is,
Me?
yes,
Go
yes,
ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly.
Tell me why.
You've just traded off the map
Yeah.
twice in a row, right? Obviously, everyone understands Grubs, it's worth it. But you've just
Mhm.
traded off the map twice in a row, right? Once here. Obviously, now you have to do again because you're committed topside.
Yeah.
And then when you're finally ready to go to the like bot side of the map, right? You end up dying.
Yeah.
So it's like for like almost like 3 turns, you have not been bot side. Like obviously you soak Poppy's move, right? Like I get that, but
Yeah.
that's where it would be quite frustrating because you you are the strongest member of the team and you just waste your move like that.
Yes. It's
I,
fair. No, that one felt bad because I was power farming and then my first play is just giving a kill. It was trash. I agree.
yeah, I think this is good. And then like realistically, like um
It's crazy how like Protobelt doesn't have that much like burst
yes,
built into
exactly.
the like if that was Lichbane, the guy's like 10% or dead. But
Yeah, exactly. Um that's something to be aware of too, yeah. Like Protozoa, it's like only good, like only gonna do damage if they're already like below half anyway, because of your passive.
yeah,
So yeah, that is good to take in account. Like you here, you're still in power farming mode. Just like Q the wave, or maybe EQ him, take the whole wave again, Q again, range
yeah,
creeps, do your bot side, and then they will do the work for you. I bet you this poppy will just go on your bot lane and you can just counter and just
yeah.
right off into the sunset.
Yeah, I think I need to be better at like pattern recognition and adjusting. Like pretty much because there's been so much chaos like bot side of the map. If I'm just around that area, I'll be getting like free W's out of vision, turning fights.
Yeah, the skill of combining camp efficiency. That was a good
That
last
guy.
tip.
Yeah. I fucking that guy was pinging me, so I was like, "Fuck this guy," and it was like pretty swaggy too. Just like he's mad. It's understandable, but
Yeah,
fuck him. I'm jaded. I hit bottom. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just having fun.
hey, that's the key. That's the key to our
I tried to
success
kill this
from
one too with
yesterday to
Protobelt.
today.
Yeah,
Did it proc your? Oh, I didn't proc Dark Colors.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, this next one, I see them continue. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Okay, yeah, I do a camp. I do red. I get some health back, and because I have Proto, uh, alt, I think it's in a safe spot, but it ends up like giving Jarvan my shutdown, or I don't even know if I have a shutdown, but
Yeah, so
I guess
this is
numbers
more.
wise, yeah,
Yeah, numbers wise, it's good, but yeah, your Kog'Maw has no mana, which is I know he's an 80 carry, but it's pretty important for him. And I
yeah,
assume he doesn't have first item. And the center is just standing back because he's half HP for some reason. Um, I think it goes back to the same concept that we should take away from the VOD review. It's like we need to taper down on, you know, super aggressive plays before Lich Bane, basically.
You would consider that a super aggressive play?
Yep, because
I
your
guess
bot lane
because of
needs
the
the
number
base.
consideration, yeah,
Yeah, but it's
and bot
fake.
lane
Yeah,
resources.
that's probably something else to take away. It's like, are they fight ready? Just because you have numbers doesn't mean like they're ready to
Yeah.
fight, right? Like
But if I had
Senna's.
spent that 2,000 gold, then I'm probably fine because I'm also sitting on like 2k gold.
Well, then you would have to think that your teammates are not going to be able to like help you here. That would probably be like the other takeaway.
Yeah. Because in theory, if I one shot her with the W, I can just run back to tower with the passive. But yeah. The Mundo coming in, the scaling Mundo.
That is good. But before they double killed bot, you should be opening bot here, I'd say.
I think because I'm seeing the negative situation around bot, I'm actually like thinking Mundo
Now
scaling
you
might be a
one
good
shot
call.
people though. That's the problem. Like
Okay, fair.
now you should be doing what you were doing 2 plays ago, where
True.
you're willing to, go out of your way to like try to one tap people. Like this Jinx, I mean, I'm surprised she's doing this, but yeah, like she should die here. Should not get a tier 2 for free. Should probably just chill.
Yo, what's up, G's?
So,
So I died
Holy
to
shit, I'm
play.
faker with our blue light on.
okay, so here, like, I was saying before, like before, you should just chill, right? Because you don't actually have spells. Like, just he's actually not that weak. Like, he's actually the same gold as you, right? Or similar, with 2 items. So you're not actually that much stronger than him here. Also, something to note in this situation, both your side lanes are pushing, right? So
Yeah.
all you need to do is have an equal situation, a staring contest, and you're winning automatically as well.
Yeah.
I just think it's unnecessary. Like when the fight starts, where you just auto it and he orders you. I think that's probably just a bad way to start a fight
I think
against a
I'm
bruiser.
seeing the Silas in my peripheral, so I just want to hold him there, which is why I W on top of myself. Like if he EQs or continues to take the fight.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just you're not taking favorable trades because he's holding his EQ as well, and you're losing the
Yeah,
auto attack battle, right?
true. I do the same dumb thing, like try and greet a W.
Yeah, sure. I think it's just I think the takeaway in this situation is just if you got to establish like what the objective is. Obviously, if you think you can kill the Jarvan by holding him here, that's fine. But when I tab and I see those items and the
Yeah.
fight starts like this, where we can't actually hit him because our abilities are down, it's like we're probably getting baited.
I also did not pick up the rift. I'm seeing that now. I hate that little delay because I think I was like standing on top of it and then he came and assumed I picked it up, but
That delay
not
has got a lot of people killed for sure. Well, you didn't greed for it, but like, yeah.
what is it like 1 second?
Yeah, I reckon it is. I think it's 1 or 1.5. It's definitely not 0.5 because like that has a little spawn timer thingy.
Get that sweet shutdown.
Yes, sir. Oh, that was good W. I don't know about this chase, but
No, yeah, I leave, and then I think they die, and then enemy team gets Baron. I'm trying to greed for Death Cap. And then these two
holy
guys die,
shit, bro.
and they get Baron. And then we do a terrible, like, I think I'm bad at calibrating tanks. Like, cause Mundo was like solo shitting on this guy a little earlier, and so I'm like, hey, Mundo's chasing him down. I'm gonna come. I did not expect my entire team to fucking come, dropping mid and bot waves. And yeah, so the game gets a little tougher. Like, is that a dumb play on? Obviously, given how tanky he is, it's bad. But if it was someone less tanky, me going there, is that fine? Like, am I responsible for my team all going there? Because as a jungler, like, catching on side, making these picks early in a Baron push does make sense. But all the homies
Um,
go.
yes, but you have to measure how long it's gonna take to kill. 2 rotations,
Yeah,
1 rotation, right? I think if it's post 1 rotation, like 2 rotations, it's going to be a negative play where you're not gonna gain, even though he dies. If it takes 2 rotations, which it does, um,
yeah.
1 rotation you would be able to defend. Like you guys would be here on the turrets. So I think that's like a good measure of whether it's
Domination.
worth it or not. Yeah. How many rotations, skill rotations it take to kill your target, right?
But if it was just Mundo and I, isn't it probably okay? Or even then,
No,
it would
no.
be an issue because of
That's
the
exactly what I mean.
window.
It's still not okay. What is a Senna Silas Senna Silas Senna Silas Cole going to do when they see two of the strongest members right on the tower?
Yeah,
Then they're still gonna ignore them and just walk up and pressure the dive and just hit the
true.
turret.
Fair.
Yeah, that is a good sort of rule of thumb. That I've like
But
started to
I feel like
realize.
a lot of bruisers then wouldn't be one rotation. I guess it depends how strong the other, like Mundo's not bursty, so I guess that would
Exactly.
take a little into.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the hell? Yeah,
Oh, he
exactly.
died. He dies, but that's our win con. My boy Mundo with the 6 scrubs, and I'm just trying to farm everything.
Shadow Flame. Okay. You do a lot of damage, but no damage at the same time.
What do you mean?
Oh, just specific targets. You only do a lot of
Oh
damage.
yeah,
Or if they randomly get low, but it looks like your team pretty weak besides Mundo.
yeah. I think we ended shortly after this because Mundo's aggressively split pushing. God bless him. 6 scrubs comes in, gives us a little time on that tower.
How long for the review, by the way?
And it's like 1 minute left.
Okay, okay.
Wow, this Mundo came through. What other thing? The level 5, level 11, level 16.
Dude, that's the problem. Like, I feel like sometimes Mundos do their job. Sometimes I have the Mundo that like is so fucking shit, and even though you get to late game, he's still useless. But this guy,
Well, this guy had like literally a free matchup.
yeah, fair.
But the main
All right.
thing I think we took away from this review would be definitely just being more aware of your damage, like post protobelt, right? It's not that
Yeah, and
insane.
then being on the side of the map, post like first item or post 6, where the action is happening, not just
Yeah, yeah.
like straight up.
Avoid double downing basically if you're on the wrong side of the map. Like if you had to play on Maokai and then they had to play on bot, it wouldn't be as bad, right? But
Yeah,
you just checkmated when you're at a dead end and they get like a free reign into mid bot.
Yeah, fair.